I recently got this plaque for crossing $100,000 in sales, and as of today, that number is now $159,212. That's just from my online course. That doesn't include what I make on Etsy, my YouTube income, or even my affiliate income. And I did all of this without a 9-to-5, without putting my kids in daycare, and without relying on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. I homeschool my kids, I'm home with them every single day, and I built this around their schedule. But I almost didn't believe this was possible for me. I was a registered nurse. I quit to become a stay-at-home mom. And when our bank account started getting smaller every single month, I tried everything I could think of to make money from home. I spent over $30,000 on courses and coaching trying to figure this all out, but nothing was working. And then I made $2 from a complete stranger on the internet. And my best friend laughed at me when I told her. But that $2 changed everything. It proved to me that making money online was possible. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I went from $2 to over $159,000 as a homeschooling stay-at-home mom. This works because of what I chose to believe. And if you choose to believe it too, it can work for you. A lot of people think making money from home is about finding the right opportunity, like the right platform or the right product. And yes, those things do matter, but they are not the reason this worked for me. Your brain has a money operating system, just like a computer. And whatever you grew up seeing, hearing, and experiencing, that's the software your brain got installed with. Mine was telling me that real money required a real job, that stay-at-home moms don't make money, that making money had to be hard, and it had to take away time from my kids. And as long as I believed those things, it didn't matter what opportunity I saw. My brain found a way to keep me right where it thought I belonged. You have to change what you believe on the inside if you want to change what you see on the outside. So before the right strategy would work for me, I had to fix the way I was thinking. And that's why you see people struggling to make sales on Etsy, struggling to sell their courses, struggling to get views on YouTube. Something has to happen in your mind first before any of that can work. And I know this because a few years earlier, when my daughter was just 6 weeks old, I started a blog. I saw a pin on Pinterest from someone saying how I make $10,000 a month as a stay-at-home mom. And something in me just knew if she can do it, I can do it too. And then my husband comes along and says, oh, she's probably just lying. And I said, well, I choose to believe it's true. So I tried everything: blogging, Amazon affiliates, high ticket affiliate marketing. I even had a course about cleaning with ADHD, which I also started a YouTube channel for that too. I invested over $30,000 into courses and coaching, trying to figure out how to make money from home. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, I made my very first sale online. And do you want to know how much it was? Drumroll, please. It was $2.52. And I called my best friend so excited. I had been writing blog posts every week, learning search engine optimization, figuring out affiliate marketing, and I finally had proof that a real stranger on the internet bought something from me. And when I told my best friend about my $2.52, she laughed, like hysterically laughed. And in that moment, I felt so silly. It was literally $2. But something inside me said, if I can make even $1 from a complete stranger on the internet, I know I can make 1 million. I chose to believe it was possible. But unfortunately, I didn't ride off into the sunset and live happily ever after. I was posting on Instagram, TikTok, and running Facebook ads to make sales of my course. And it was working until Apple made a privacy change that made it harder for Facebook to track our data. And overnight, my ads performance tanked. So just like that, something I had spent years trying to build up was gone overnight, and it was completely out of my control. And I also didn't have enough money to recover from that to keep testing ads. So when I found out I was pregnant with baby number 2, I made the decision to just shut everything down. The blog, the course, the ads, all of it. I was completely exhausted physically and emotionally, and I just wanted to rest and enjoy my pregnancy. But that belief never left me. That $2.52 had already proven to me what was possible. I just hadn't found the right way yet. So fast forward, and now I'm at home with a 7-month-old, a 3-year-old, and a shrinking bank account. The only option we could think of was for me to go back to work. So we toured daycares, we found one we liked, and when they told us the price for both kids, it was going to be 3 times more than our mortgage. By the time we added up daycare costs, car maintenance, gas, all of those expenses for me to go back to work, we would actually be losing money. So yet again, we were back to square one. We had already started selling stuff around the house, trying to buy us some time. So we sold the Peloton, we sold all of the TVs pretty much. We had one TV in the entire house. We sold all of the baby gear we weren't using anymore, but we knew this was not sustainable. And it's crazy because this was not part of our plan. I had told my husband on our very first date that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to make sure before we even got serious that he knew that was a non-negotiable for me. And he was on board, so we got married. I finished nursing school. I worked long enough to know that I didn't want to do it forever because I was working 12-hour shifts. I would go to work when it was dark outside. I would come home when it was dark outside again. I knew that I did not want that to be my life. So when I got pregnant with my first daughter, I was literally counting down the days until I could quit. I worked until I was 37 weeks pregnant. My stomach was so big, my husband had to put on my shoes for me so I could go to work. But life does not care about our plans. And now I had 2 kids, no income, and a bank account that was telling me I needed to figure out something fast. That's when I realized making money from home wasn't just a nice idea anymore. It was my only option. There was no plan B. That's when I decided to take a chance and get serious about selling digital products on Etsy. It was something I could do while my kids were sleeping. I didn't have to be on camera. It seemed like the perfect fit. But you have to understand, it wasn't Etsy that made this all work. It was the fact that I had already decided before I had any proof that this was possible for me. And that's the decision most people never make. Here's why 2 people can have the exact same opportunity in front of them, and one person makes money and the other one doesn't. Your brain has something called a reticular activating system. That's just a fancy way of saying your brain has a filter. And that filter decides what you notice and what you ignore based on what you believe is true. Here's a simple example. Recently, I saw a car that I liked, and then when I started driving around town, I was seeing that car everywhere, and I had never noticed it before. That car was always there. I just wasn't looking for it. That's how the filter works. And it works the same way with money and opportunity. If your brain doesn't believe something is possible for you, it will literally filter it out. You could be looking right at an opportunity and not even see it. But when you start believing something is possible for you, your brain starts looking for proof that it's true. And it starts finding that proof everywhere. I had actually started working with a mindset coach in 2023, and she introduced me to something called the CTFAR framework. And that just stands for circumstance, thought, feeling, action, result. And what it basically says is this: your circumstances don't create your results, your thoughts do. So 2 people can be in the exact same situation. 2 kids, no income, a shrinking bank account. And one person thinks, this is impossible. Another person thinks, I'm gonna figure this out. Those 2 thoughts create completely different feelings. Those feelings drive 2 completely different actions. And those actions create 2 completely different results. The circumstance was the same. Everything else was a choice. So I stopped asking, what if this doesn't work? And I started asking, how do I make this work? So let me show you what happened when I actually started believing this was possible. In September 2022, I listed a digital product on Etsy. 9 days later, That product made its first sale. So my first full month on Etsy, I made $315. The next month, I made $1,318. The month after that, I made $2,426. No social media, no Etsy ads, no following. Just digital products sitting on Etsy. It proved to me that a stay-at-home mom could make real money online. My Etsy shop has now done over $30,000 in sales, even though it is incredibly neglected. I don't actively work on it, it just runs in the background. That's what making money from home is supposed to look like. It works without you having to work all the time. But I always knew Etsy wasn't my end goal. Just like I always knew I wanted to be a registered nurse, but I started as a nursing assistant first. I knew Etsy was just the beginning. I love helping people, which is why I became a nurse in the first place. I just never imagined that helping people would look like helping moms make money from home. But that's exactly what happened. So in April 2024, I launched my online course. My first month, I made $101, not $10,000, not even $1,000. And I was very confused because the online trolls say just sell a course and you'll get rich. But that was not happening for me. And this wasn't even my first rodeo, but I kept going anyway. In May, I made $411. In June, I made $273. I was posting in Facebook groups promoting my course every single day. I was replying to every single comment. I was sliding into the DMs. I was doing whatever it took to get the word out about my course so people could buy it. And it was exhausting. It was not sustainable. And I knew that if I kept going at that pace, I was going to burn out. But I still didn't quit because I had already decided this was possible. I just still hadn't found the right way yet. So I started my YouTube channel in July 2024. And I did this because YouTube content doesn't disappear within 24 hours. It gets shown to people years after you create it. It works while I'm homeschooling, while I'm cooking dinner, while I'm living my life. That was the sustainable model I was looking for. Then in September 2024, I had my first $1,000 month with my course. And from that point, the momentum kept building month after month. Today, that course has made over $159,212. I have over 2,300 students, and I'm still home with my kids, going on play dates and taking random day trips to the zoo. That's what happens when you find the right strategy and you believe it's going to work. So let me give you the exact 3 steps that made all of this possible for me. And I want you to actually do these. Not just watch the video, feel good for a few days, and then go back to your same thinking. Because that's what most people watching this video are going to do. Do not be like the 99% of people. So step 1, you are going to change what goes into your mind. Look at what you're consuming every single day. The shows you watch, the content that shows up on your feeds, the conversations you're having. All of it is either filling you up or it's draining you. I stopped watching true crime and reality TV. I reset every app I use to only show me things that's going to make me better. So that's in business, health, parenting, marriage, personal growth. Start being more careful about what you let in because that's what you become. And if you want your life to look different, you have to start feeding your mind something different. Now, step 2 is install a new belief. Get something physical that reminds you every single day of what you're working toward. For me, it's a whiteboard in my bedroom that I look at every single morning that says, trust the process. Everything you desire is already yours. I read that every single morning, twice on the slow days when it seems like nothing is working. And that's because even when it looks like nothing is working on the outside, you have to remember that it is still working. You just can't see it yet. Write down what you want your life to look like. Read that every single day. And I want you to read it like it's already happened. Thank God for the blessings you can see and the ones you don't see yet. And then step 3, you are going to take action that matches what you believe. This is where most people fall short, because step 1 and step 2 mean nothing if you don't actually change what you do every day. I enjoy waking up at 5 a.m. every day, but you don't have to do that. But you do have to show up for yourself. And you're gonna show up even when it's hard, even when nobody is buying or nobody is watching and it feels like everything you're doing is pointless. Ask yourself every single day, how can I make this easier? Not, poor me, why is this so hard? Simply, how can I make this easier? And make one decision every single day that the future version of you would be proud of. Every day you show up for yourself is a day that your old thinking loses and the better version of you wins. So I challenge you to do these 3 steps for the next 30 days. That is all I'm asking. For the next 30 days, change what you consume. Read your reminder every single morning and make one decision every day that matches the life you want to have. 30 days from now, you will not be the same person. And when you show up differently, your results show up differently too. I was a nurse who quit her job to stay home with her baby. I had a bank account that was getting smaller every single month. I tried everything and spent over $30,000 trying to make money from home. I made $2 on the internet and my best friend laughed in my face. And today, I have a plaque on my wall for crossing $100,000 in course sales alone. And all of that is because I decided that it was possible for me before I had any proof that it would work. And I decided to keep showing up even when the results weren't showing up yet. There is nobody on this planet who can make me hate Etsy. It was my starting point. It gave me the confidence and the skills to build something bigger. And it can do the same thing for you. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to start. And if you're ready to take that first step, I want to invite you to join the Sales Sprint. I show you exactly how to sell digital products on Etsy without paying for Etsy ads, without posting on social media, and without it taking over your life. The link with all of the details is in the description. But whatever you do next, whether you click that link or not, I want you to know this. You have to change what you believe on the inside if you want to change what you see on the outside. So start there, fix that first, and you can watch this video next where I show you how I'm getting my Etsy shop back to $1,000 months without paying for ads or posting on social media. So click this video and I'll see you there.